back, and today we're going to be seeing how powerful this BB gun is. Yes, last video we were shooting these pellets for the pellet gun. Today we're going to be shooting these steel BBs into the same exact things for an even comparison, and it's full on air already. So let's just start shooting. Alright, we're going to shoot the water first, then after we'll shoot the iPad case. Shot right there. Just a little bit smaller than the last time, but still made a hole. Let's shoot it with the iPad case in front of it now. Ready? Yep. iPad case. I think it hit. Hit right there, I think. No noticeable difference. I will do the wood. Now we're going to shoot the wood, and then the wood in the iPad case just like last time. There's the hole it made right there. Didn't go through. Alright, I'm gonna put a new air cartridge in here, which is that. So it has full air, so we'll have a higher chance of going through both of these. Because on the air that we're on right now, there's a very low chance to make it through anything right now. Put air in, you have to have the magazine out, which is right here. And then all you do is put it in there, grab this part, which is like, has its own little thing to screw in right here, and it fits. And then you just turn, and whenever the air comes out, you just have to keep screwing until it stops coming out. And then now you have full air, and it folds back up, goes right back inside. Put your mag and ammo, and then just continue from there. Alright, now we're going to send 2 shots through there, and hopefully it'll go through this time. We're on max air. See if it gets through all 3 of them. Bounced back and hit me. Same with that one. Alright, so maybe not shoot as close, but I still think even though this is on full power, it won't go through anything else. So I guess that's how powerful a BB gun is. It can only go through plastic. It could probably take down a bird, but nothing stronger than that. We'll see you guys on the next week's video. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be shooting this pellet rifle and seeing what it could go through. We have water lined up over there, 2 jugs of it. We have a target that we're going to shoot right there. And then behind me we have an iPad case made of plastic. And we're also going to be shooting into wood to see how far it goes. And these pellets should be traveling at 1,200 feet per second, which breaks the sound barrier. So let's see how fast it could go through stuff. Shoot into that iPad case, which is plastic that I was talking about. Hopefully it doesn't go through because I want the waters to be pretty. Alright, let's go look. Alright, it went clean through. And we see it on the back right there. And it did make a hole in the water. So plastic cannot stop the pellet. Let's shoot the water next. See if it goes through both of them. We're gonna see if we can go through both of the waters. Because it went through one of the waters already. Definitely hit it. Let's go see. Bubbling. We have a hole, but I don't feel an exit. Let's put the wood up against this and see if it goes through the wood. Alright, we're going to see if we go through the wood now, and maybe, since we already hit the water bottle, maybe it'll break or do something. It's weak wood. Yeah, we have 2 holes now. That's where we just hit. That was the first hit. The second, that's the third. And we did go through the wood. Let's see if we get through these water bottles, shall we? We're gonna see if we can finally get through the 2 water bottles. I don't know if it will because water's in the way, but there's only one way to find out. Definitely hit it. Did it? Oh wait, it almost did. You wanna how I know? That right there is where a pellet hit. So it almost went through. We're gonna come back with you guys whenever this has leaked out a little bit more and see if it's the water that's preventing the pellet to go all the way through. That's my bet, but we'll see. And then we're going to shoot we're gonna have the water bottle right here with the iPad case and the wood. All right, let's see if we can make it through the waters. I'm aiming above the water. Wait. Oh, we were able to make it through this water, and now it's, if I do that, water comes out because I made it. We're gonna shoot this one all the way down here because I want water to leak through, and then we're gonna shoot everything. We'll give it one more shot, and then we'll go check it out. We made 2 obvious holes right here. It's honestly really cool to see them doing that. And then, all right, we're gonna come back with you guys whenever this is emptied because we might be able to recover some pellets. Okay. Oh wow, the pellets actually like folded down, I guess, or like, that's what they look like. Yeah, they all did the same thing. The pointy part went down in. Wow, look at this one. That one totally got messed up. Cool, huh? Alright. I obviously won't put these in the grass because it's bad for the environment. Go put them over there and we'll throw them away. And then we're going to shoot the target and shoot everything up against this water bottle. We're going to send the pellet in here through the wood, the iPad case, and we're going to see if we can make it even through the water bottle plastic. Okay? Do this. Let's go see. I see a hole. Okay. First layer, made it through. Second layer, made it through. And it stopped it. Wow. Wait, let's see if we get the pellet out. Alright, we're gonna aim right there. Alright, let's see. Yep, you see the hole right there? There it is. Definitely made it through there, right where I was aiming. And we hit it. This didn't have any holes in it. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. We hit there. It stopped it again. Okay, we're gonna see if we can make it go through just from the wood. The iPad case might be a little bit too strong. So plastic cannot stop the pellet. Send the last pellet through the wood and see if we can hit the water. You ready?
Yeah.
You hit it!
That's the hole. Let's see.
There's our hole. Right there. That was, yeah, that's the hole. That's the hole. Wow! Alright, we're gonna send one more into the target. Now we're gonna see how accurate it is at about 15 or 10 feet. Right at the target. I hit it, let's go see.
I think that's pretty accurate. Now, I was closer, but it's hitting where I'm aiming, so.
Accuracy test with the target, and we did the penetration test with the water that's currently behind me leaking. And we did the strength test, and I showed you how fast the pellets go, which is about 1,200 feet per second, which was strong enough to make it through plastic, wood, and I guess the water bottle is made of plastic too. So if you want to pick up a pellet gun, look in the description and you'll be able to pick one up yourself if
want one. It's just on Amazon, an affiliate link, so pick one up if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. Next video should be out relatively soon. It'll be about how powerful is a BB gun.
Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be shooting this mini crossbow into that piece of wood, water to see how far in it goes, and plastic to see if it'll stop one of these bolts, which is basically like an arrow that just slides right in. But I'll show you guys how to load that. This is what we will be shooting, and there's no reason to wait. Let's just start shooting. Okay, so if you want to load this, you have to press this down to where it clicks, and then you hold the front, which is why it has that thing right there. Hold the front and then bend it until it reaches that point right there, and you hear another click. Then just put it back until you hear another click. Once you've cocked the mini crossbow, you just want to put the bolt in and slide it all the way till it stops. You shouldn't have to force it at all. It'll stop by its own. That's how it was designed. Now let's see how far into that water it could go. We're gonna shoot it and see how far in it goes to the water. Since it is a bolt, I predict it'll probably go. Let's see. It went in right there. It exited right there. It went in right there, and it exited right there. So the crossbow can go, well, at least the mini crossbow can go all the way through 2 waters with basically no problem at all. He's right there.
There's rabbits, guys, baby rabbits.
Okay, so we were just filming and we heard rabbits. We wanted to pursue them and get them on camera for you guys because they're super cute baby rabbits. We lost them. We're gonna shoot through this iPad case. You can see we've shot it up with pellet and BB guns in our previous videos. If you want to watch them, click right up here. It should be right above my head somewhere. We're gonna see if this bolt could go through the iPad case and maybe even through both of the waters. So. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. It went through right there at the top where my thumb is, and it went, I don't know exactly where, but it went through both of the jugs again. So far we have learned that you do not want to get shot by even a mini crossbow, because if it goes through all that and it's going through water and plastic 5 times, bad day to get shot by one of these. Now, given with that, I'm going to line up the wood in front of the iPad case and see if it could go through all of it. You think that's a good idea, cameraman? Alright, see ya. You can see we've also shot up this piece of wood with BB and pellet guns as well. Again, if you want to watch the videos, they're right above me. Alright, I'm going to aim right about there. I'm going to put a bolt in, like I showed you guys earlier. I just cocked it, and then you just put it in like that. Slide it backwards till it stops, just like that, and then you just aim at the top of that and it goes wherever you want to aim. Oh, the wood stopped it. Alright, obviously the wood stopped it. Yeah, that's all to say about that. I'm gonna find myself a different piece of weak wood, oops, and then see if it could go through that. I just really want to see if it could go through wood. These can like screw on like broadheads, or you buy separate arrows, but you could screw on like broadhead attachments to them, which is wicked. Let's see if it could go through the wood. That's our result. The tip just barely made it through, and it obviously didn't go through any of the water or the iPad case. And our final test with this crossbow, since it went through these like butter, but it was stopped by wood, I want to see if it puts any dent in those bricks right there. So I'm gonna stay from right here because it's dangerous. The cameraman, you want to back up as well? No? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go see the damage.
Sounds like it got destroyed.
Yeah. As to be expected, nothing happened with the brick at all. Yep, and that's what happens if you shoot it. Destroyed. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this crossbow video. If you have any more video ideas that I could do, please leave them in the comments below if you've watched this far to the video. And thank you very much for watching.
I'll see you guys in the next one. For those of you 3 people who are wondering how loud this is when it's dry fired, here it is. Oh my god. It's pretty loud. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the final video. I have the rifle right here, handgun right here. It's already on full air and ammo. We're going to be shooting this, which is the wood and the plastic like we have in the past 2 videos. We're not going to shoot the target because we already know the accuracy of the guns, but we are going to shoot frozen water. Now, I doubt that the BB gun will go through it, but the pellet gun stands kind of a chance because this is like very, very hard. And we have the water to your right that we'll also shoot. But we're going to do the pellet gun first, and then we'll do the BB gun. So we're just going to load it like last time. Just break barrel, pellet in, put it back up. And we're going to try that. We're going to scoot back because that's so hard the bullet could bounce back. Alright, I'm just going to go for the shot. Ooh, let's look. I think it caught the pellet. Now we're going to put the iPad case in front of it and see if it can still go through it. It should still go through. And just remember, they're traveling at 1,250 feet per second. The BB gun travels at 400 feet per second. So this one's a lot faster. Pellet is in. I'm not sure where I hit. Like, oh, I think it's right there. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's it right there. Because it hit so hard that it busted this open. So that's cool. Now I'll put the wood in front of it, and then we will repeat the same thing with the BB gun as well. And it is windy, so if you hear like whooshes in the audio, it's because it's the wind. I can't control the wind, just like last week's pellet rifle video. I try to film on days when it's not windy, but I can't seem to find a day when it's not. Just a quick mention. Here we go. Hit right here. So if I drop it, I hit right there. I drop it, it did not go through. Just made a big dent. That's the pellet right there. Now we will do the same thing with the BB gun. Alright, conveniently, I had loaded it before because loading it on camera is just a whole thing. BBs fall out for some reason. I'm gonna be like right here. Because last time it bounced back at me, even when there was just normal water, frozen water is almost guaranteed to bounce back. I'm gonna try to aim at the weak spots where I already hit. I'll do one more. Yeah, I think you can see a little bit right there where it hit. But dang, that stuff's frozen. Since the BB gun doesn't have that much of a chance of going through anything else, we're gonna shoot the water again to see if it was just the other day where it wasn't hitting. Hold up. I don't think it's shooting the pellet out. That's so weird. There's pellets inside. See? There's a ton. I do have another BB gun, but it shoots at half the speed and looks like a Star Wars blaster. Alright, we're gonna shoot. It's gonna have less air because I used quite a few of it. I think I hit like, yeah, I hit right here. That's where I hit last time, and that's where I just hit right now. And I would shoot it through the rest of the stuff, but if it could hardly make it through this, I doubt it'll put any dent in this bottle. So we're gonna keep shooting this bottle with the pellet rifle. See if we can bust the ice in half. Because that is still ice, I just got it out of the freezer. The pellet rifle doesn't give me no trouble. Shoot, I'm gonna see if I go through that water bottle and hit the ice bottle. Oh wait, I didn't put these in front.
Holy.
Alright, we're just gonna keep pumping in shots. land a shot. The interesting thing about this is that the pellets are carrying heat with them, so whenever they hit it, because of the power of 1,200 feet per second, it just makes a big miniature explosion, I guess. We were shooting the ice. I was slowly starting to realize that the pellet gun was not as strong as I thought it was. Yeah. Some landed on my lip. Bruh. This is the same technology as that one, like the same concept. This one is powered by the CO2 air cartridge that I showed you guys in the last video. This one is just like that gun, as to where it is a break barrel. To load it, you break it like I just did, and then you put it back up. And then right here, there's a hole where you drop the BB in. You cock that. You cock that back. And then you turn off the safety and then you shoot. I'm gonna shoot it at this. Safety on, off. That's what I was saying. This BB gun shoots so weak, and it kind of does look like a Star Wars blaster, though. You agree? Alright, I'm gonna dry fire it just to show how weak it sounds. It's pretty pathetic, if you ask me. So this is the result after shooting it. We kind of like made like a big line through the center, but minor divots, and you could even see the pellet got caught right there. But yeah, it's really, if I had a real gun, maybe it would have split the ice, but with these pellets coming from this gun, I don't think it has nearly enough power, especially neither from that gun or that gun, which is the air-powered pistol. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, because I thought it'd be kind of like rude to film the whole video and then leave them without a result. Thank you guys so much for watching this comparison video. I wanted to get it out kind of early because we're gonna get rain later, so I don't want to be filming the rain. That doesn't work. Bye. This is a blowgun, and today we're gonna be testing how strong it is. We're gonna be testing this blowgun up against the main things that we usually test. We have a piece of wood like normal. We're gonna test accuracy with that, so we're gonna shoot 3 of these. These are called darts. We're gonna shoot 3 of them into the orange and see how accurate it is. And then we're gonna try to see if it goes through the water and maybe the iPad case. I doubt it will go through the iPad case, but you know, there's only one way to find out. We're gonna do 3 tests to see how powerful this is. Our first test will be an accuracy test, and I'll shoot 3 darts into this moldy orange, because that's all I got. So we'll shoot 3 darts into that to see how accurate it is from the same distance with the same amount of breath, I guess. And we'll do the strength test with seeing if it can go through a water bottle. We're gonna shoot it at the part that has water in it and at the part that doesn't have water in it. And then we're gonna do our penetration test. So I'm gonna blow as hard as I possibly can and send a dart as far as it could go into this orange. Hopefully it goes through, actually. So that's what we'll do today. Alright, we're gonna do the accuracy test. I'll be right here, but since it's windy, literally anything could knock off one of these bullets. Not bullets, what do they call them?
Darts?
Darts, yes, thank you. We're gonna shoot 3 of them. That's the same thing, and this has a convenient little aimer thingy at the end. So I aim there, and I've shot this blowgun enough to know that it hits low right, so I'm gonna aim up left. And where I'll be aiming for the center, the thing that makes the orange an orange. Bruh. The wind just took it. Okay, that's pretty dead on. Second shot. Third shot for accuracy. If that was any animal, it'd be dead. Especially like a squirrel or a rabbit, or what I hunt most is like rats and mice around here, because we live next to a field. So I'd say for accuracy, that's pretty good. It's not a gun, you can't shoot from that far away, or else, as we saw, one of them could just go flying off. Alright, now we will do the strength test. We will shoot 1 for the iPad, 1 for the wood, 1 for the water jug. I have something more fun to shoot the orange with. Let me just see. Here is a water bottle from one of our previous videos. I don't know which one, but I don't know. If you guys want to watch them, you know where to go to watch. And I'll be about right here. It's pretty hard to miss a big gallon jug of water. Strength test. That's surprising. Well, we went about a 1/4 inch into plastic. We'll do the second one, and we'll just lean up the iPad case right here. Hasn't been used in a while, but it's right there. I doubt it'll go through. It's an iPad case, it's plastic. Oh, hey, didn't go through the back. I don't feel anything. Boom, it got that much penetration. Like a grain of sand. It's not even like a millimeter. Yeah, a couple millimeters of penetration. Wow. Okay, now I'll get the piece of wood and we'll shoot that. This is our last piece for our strength test. A piece of wood. Okie doke. Let's see. Oh, it went out the other side. It's right there. That's the tip. Right at my finger. So for the strength test, now I was rating all these on a 1 to 10. So for accuracy, so far, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Strength test, it was able to penetrate everything. Not as deep as I thought, but still penetrated. So I'd say 6.5 out of 10. And then our power test will be right now, and I'll blow into the orange with one of the darts as hard as I possibly can, and as close as I can, to get the most power that we can get. Wow, didn't go through. So, as we can see, it went in all the way, but I think this thing at the end is stopping it from going through. Since none of the darts seem to want to go through this moldy orange, I have brought something a little bit more interesting to the pile to shoot with. I brought the BB gun. I'm gonna clear all this stuff off the table so it don't bounce back or anything like that. Let's shoot it. Should I do this with the BB gun, pellet gun, or mini crossbow? And the cameraman will choose. What should we do with?
Do the BB gun. You already have it out.
The BB gun?
Yeah.
I think the mini crossbow would give us very interesting results.
That'd be good slow-mo footage. The BB gun.
Yeah. Alright, we'll shoot it once with the BB gun, and if it doesn't get too messed up, then we'll use the mini crossbow. We have come to a conclusion. My cameraman and my twin wants to use the BB gun, but I said to him,
if this doesn't go and mess up the orange all the way, we're gonna use the mini crossbow
to shoot the orange. Alright, now here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's check this out. It definitely went all the way through. Here's our entry right there, and I'll just spin it around. There's our exit right there, somewhere. It's there, because no way it caught the BB. Okay guys, I'm gonna give this another shot, but this will be first person view. There, you guys just shot the BB gun. And then you go look. And you left a hole. I don't know why it's out of focus. Definitely went through the back right there. At the top. Cool, you guys just shot it. We brought out the mini crossbow because I know it could go all the way through it. And I've never shot fruit or anything of the type with any of my weapons before. Not even the BB gun besides now, or the blowgun. So here we go. Did it go over? I think it skimmed the top. Yeah, it skimmed the top. It didn't even go through. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see it go through. That's how fast
Me neither.
it went.
Alright, so we did all of our tests. We did the accuracy test with the orange, And here are all the results for all the tests, for the strength test, the power test, and the accuracy test. And then for the most videos that I'll do in the future, I will probably do a score like that, just to see like which weapon is like the best. Is it the crossbow? Is it the BB gun? Is it the blowgun? And then we did shoot it with the crossbow and the BB gun, just to see what type of results we could get. And the crossbow went all the way through it, and the BB gun went all the way through it, which was honestly just phenomenal. And yeah, we need to do something with that orange, so. Orange has been contained. Since I did just contain the orange, it's not bad if you... We're gonna throw it away eventually.